Herkese selamlar arkadaşlar. Los Angeles Noire yani LA Noire'in ikinci ve yeni bir bölümüne hoş geldiniz. Oyuna kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Şimdilik en son burada mı kaldık? Nerede kalmışız o? Ha, 16, bu 17. Bu muhtemelen. Buradan kaldığımız yerden devam edeceğiz. Bakalım bu bölümde görevlerimiz neler olacak. Bir önceki bölümde bu dükkanını öldüren adamı bildiğim için o kadın şeylerini atladım. Kadına yanlış şeyler yaptırdım. Biliyordum orayı çünkü kimin suçlu olduğunu. Hatırladım yani daha doğrusu oynarken. Şimdi bakalım burada neler olacak. Kapıyı çalalım abi. Çal abi kapıyı.
Just a minute.
Just a minute. Gel bakalım.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have
Come
some bad
on,
news
Osman.
and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Circumstantial.
Ne alaka diyordum ben de. Kolay olur ya.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Bence de alakası yok. Kanlı Çam'dan.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Cigara bageti.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a
Sigara demiş lan
patron.
kibritmiş.
R&I should have an address.
Telefon buradaydı. Gözümün önündeydi.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am.
Bunda da aynı yer kırılmış kibritle. Burası ne? Böyle.
No good to me. Maybe if
Peki bu rastası oyunu niye bunu kontrol etmemizi sağlıyor? Şurada olması lazım ya.
No use leaving the thing half finished. That can't be right.
No, that won't work. That looks wrong. Doesn't go there.
So the pipe
tane
missing
boru
from Mr.
eksik.
Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Ne alaka? Haydi basıyorum artık.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago. I wonder if someone in the house bought this unit knowing how they would use the parts.
Şurada bir şey var mı? Hocası nerede onun burada? Tek başına fotoğraf çekilmiş. Tamam, başka bir şey yoksa ki yok. Ben hazırım. Başka bir şey yok gibi ya, tamam. Hadi.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
Doğru söylüyor.
Makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
Yine doğru söylüyor ama içeride şeyler var.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
O da doğru.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
Hiç gözden kaçırmak
So
doğru
nothing out of
söylüyor.
the usual then.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful
No.
thing to say. I was here
No,
all night,
Jim, no.
of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Doğru söylüyor ya, bu kadına şüphelenecek bir şey yok.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Dört seviye oldu. Mesleği yeni gördüm onu. Sonra. Yok. Hadi okuyalım, tamam ya, aman.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I
vice.
want to give you something to calm your nerves.
Şol eşek, ne yaptın lan, adamı mı öldürdün?
I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
You're behind the wheel.
So, where you want to go?
O zaman arabaya mı bineceğiz?
It's good looking for a policeman.
Greeting you from Los Angeles, California. KGI Radio 760.
You know the way. You can drive.
Ortağı mı kullanacağız zaten? Şu Google koşundan nefret
Hey,
ettim
I
ya.
know you.
No, you don't.
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for
Yok
old
kanka,
time's sake?
ısmarlayamam. Ağzının ortasına çakarım bir tane.
You looking for someone? I can't decide between a tuna fish.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
Does the chicken come with fried tomatoes?
Frank Morgan?
Merhaba Frank Morgan.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know.
Are you aware that he's missing?
4 kişi beni mi izliyor?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Ben sezgimi kullanacağım.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard? He can't have a quiet drink on his own anymore.
Nasıl ya? Ha. Geri gidemiyor muyum?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're gonna have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Bence takip edelim. Ki yalan söylediği için. Ben mi kullanacağım? Ben kullanmayayım ya. İki sesimi kullandım.
I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Easy, Cole. Better back it off. Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
Birini açarsam yanarım muhtemelen. Dayı yürüsene ya. Niye geçmiyor ya? Hadi artık.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan? Too close, Phelps. You're way too close.
O durdu yolda, o yüzden. Sağa döneceğim.
Check the place out. Come on. Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour work in traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. It won't work on me.
2.
Apartment 2.
Anladık. Asansör yok mu
All
ya?
right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Lan bir buradaysa iki de karşısında olması
Who the hell is
gerekmiyor.
that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black, LAPD, give yourself up now!
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian. Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's over, Adrian.
Stop right there, Adrian.
Why did you need to get out of LA so fast, Adrian? Why the melodrama?
I've met somebody in Seattle. She means everything to me. We were going to start a new life together.
Allah Allah.
Looks like she'll have to wait for you. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're going to the big house, Adrian. And when your wife finds out, you're going to lose her too. I hope this broad was worth it.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you can go a long way in this department.
Bu arada videoyu beğenmeyi, kanala abone olmayı unutmayın. Lütfen. Şimdi yeni bir dava. Kurucu kodlar. 10'da 8 yapmışım, bir şey değil. Araç hasarı ve şehir hasarımız var lan. Yeni bir dava mı geliyor yoksa sorgulayamadım. Heh, dava gibi. Bu şey ama DLC. Konsolosluk aracı. Burayı da biliyorum. Gibiyim.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. You catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save.
Hala gelecek ya. Dayı gel hadi gel. Evet.
You hear about Adrian?
Kullanmaz zaten zor, o yüzden kullanmayacağım.
Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her, dumping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. She's talking from experience. Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle?
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
I have to use the registration to trace the owner.
Tamam geç, yanlışla bastık ya. Bir bayrağı çalmışlar.
I must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
California Motor Vehicle.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Arjantin elçiliği herhalde. Arjantin elçiliği. Embassy demek o demek diye tahmin ediyorum ama ayrısı.
Empty.
Boş. Tekerlek çalınmış, tekerlek desene, tekerlek çalınmış diye. Her bir şey için çalmışlar da bunu.
Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Beyzbol sopası. Alaka seviyesi.
I doubt it.
Buna da böyle gösteriyor.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows, always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Can you describe the men?
Like I said, they were beaners.
En üstteki yanlış mıydı lan? Yok, şimdiki yanlış.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
Yani doğru söylüyor.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
Ne olması gerekiyor?
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Right.
So
what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Ne oldu?
You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
Well, how about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I. Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Telefon nerede? Telefon. Sandral beni polise bağla.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
16 yaşında.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Yanlış kişi. Sizi rahatsız ettiğimiz için özür dileriz.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706 was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks.
Dayı sence nasıl
It's a stolen car, not the Lindbergh baby. What more do you need to know?
Tamamladık mı burayı? Yok. Daha ipucumuz var herhalde.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Ama bence top olur. Burada bir şey eksik ama ne acaba? Ha şu teyzeyle konuşuyor. Teyze.
I don't know why you're doing that, buddy, but I wish you'd stop.
Ne yaptım ben? Alt tarafı siz de görgü tanımlısınız. Konuşmak istedim ya.
Clear this area immediately. This is a crime scene. All of you move along. Help me out.
I think we've wrung this place dry. Let's find a game well.
We'll make sure any evidence gets bagged and tagged, sir.
Hope you know what you're looking for.
Hadi gidelim. Koşuşa bak. Sen GTA'da koşuyor.
This is a secure area. You all need to leave. Show's over. Keep moving, all of you.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
I swear, this town is going.
Boş alana tekrar geri git dedi de gözümden kaçırdım ne acaba? Tamam ya bir mekana gideceğim. Buradan bir bok çıkmayacak benimle.
You can drive.
Where are we going?
LAPD Los Santos Police Department. Los Angeles.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Ne bakacağız burada? Nereden bulacağız?
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
Barker or Blaine? I don't know who these were.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off.
Any ideas?
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bekowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name.
Şey mi? Arjantin
As soon as I can have it
konsolosluğu.
arranged, I will have my Hispano-Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Onun da yalan gözü bir sağa sola bakıyor ama. Yalan mı? Ben şüpheli ya. Halka soramıyor muyuz?
You're lying, Valdez. You made the arrangements for the car.
Call the embassy. I decided the color and model, but was not involved in the transaction.
Şüpheli yapacaktım ya. Yanlış yaptım.
Ya basta! I will stand no more of this.
Tamam, yanlış
Consul
oldu.
General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
Tamam, doğru söylüyorsun, eşşoğlu eşek.
You didn't use the car last night?
For dinner, yes. But it was back in the garage by 9.
I'll be talking to the gangster squad about you, Valdez. They're gonna love your
Çok
diary.
güzel. Biraz kötü bir
We
dedektif.
can't roust every Packard dealer in the city,
Yapacak bir şey
Phelps.
yok.
See if we can get an address.
Skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer and a mop.
The canary says he'll sing, but only if I guarantee he walks.
Operator,
Polis
give me
karı bununla ne
R&I.
alaka lan?
Putting you through now.
I need an address on a Dewey Brothers Packard dealership.
One moment, Detective. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street. Owner is a William Dewey.
I want to make comments. You know you make it.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
Onu mu çıkaracaksın?
I used to be indecisive.
You're behind the wheel.
Now I'm not so sure.
Do we know where we're going?
Biraz hatalar yapıyorum.
Mr. Valdez moves in some peculiar circles for an international bon vivant.
English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making it worse now. I think what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose.
That as well.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model four-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
Polisiz lan biz. Gerizekalı.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
So Valdez was just driving by and he saw the car.
Yeah, something like that. Happens all the time.
Bu da mı yanlış? Arkadaş hepsi
You
mi
really ought
yanlış
to take more
ya?
time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
Ben biliyorum ne olduğunu. Ha.
This isn't what we're looking for. Don't think this is anything.
I bet a broad's been driving this auto. The clutch is a mess.
Ya şu ya. Hadi bu arabayı alak gidelim. Sadece polis arabalarını okuyamadım. Adam hem dealer hem benzinci hem de tamirci. Wow.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Haydi. O çöp kutusunun içinde miydi? Neredeydi? Bir yerdeydi ya. Kanlı sopa mı? Anahtar. İngiliz anahtarı mı? Ne bulacağım ya? Heh. Az önce yoktu bu.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Bu az önce var mıydı? Yoktu arkadaş. Allah Allah. Yoktu, eminim. Ya 54 mü diyor ya? Oo.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Hadi bakalım. Yes,
Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me. We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Kapa lan çeneni.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
That's not right. Çırak mıyız oğlum biz?
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
Doğru söylüyor.
So that's it?
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey, and spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
Üçte bir.
Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
O yüzden arabanı çalacağım. Üçte bir olduğu için. Azıcık zarar ver.
You're behind the wheel.
All right. Where to?
Did you read the story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
Yapma ya.
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of hockey as a color, and look what we have now. Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another accommodation?
Hey, keep it down, would you? My little girl just got to sleep.
Neymiş orası?
Advice?
Let's knock on Gabriel's door. See who's home.
Yes.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here?
Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Miss Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds.
Söylüyor.
I'll stay with the broad. So how far along are you, Anna?
Arjantin bayrağı var lan burada. Nasıl söylemiyor?
Nearly 20
Hayvan.
weeks.
Right. So how's it going to be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are
Abi
wrong
direkt
about
Arjantin
Gabriel.
bayrağı ama.
He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Lan Arjantin bayrağı var evin ortasında, salonda. Dedi ki çalınmış yani. O 2 kişi yemek
Breakfast
yemiş.
for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Yok yok, direkt Arjantin bayrağı ya.
Seems irrelevant.
Alakasız. Kapıyı açamıyorum. Bura.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy. You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
La bana yalan söyleme, yalan söyleme, yalan söyleme.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
Ablacık bana yalan söyleme.
He steals cars to support you and care for the baby?
How can you say that? What makes you say that? I have my own job. I work at Union Station. If I have to, I will bring up our baby. That is all I have to say to you.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Senin ben yalanlarını...
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it. As soon as he comes home, I will make him come and see you. To clear all this up.
Ya elimde Arjantin bayrağı var, bayrağı var. Ya, bayrak var, arabadan çalınan bayrak var. Neyi anlatıyorsunuz?
What do you think? It's worth checking the yard as well, Phelps.
Nereyi çek dedi?
Nothing significant.
Yani olabilir.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Ya anladık ya. Oradan gitmeliydim aslında da.
Doesn't appear to be connected.
Al sana. Bir dakika.
Diplomatic license plates.
Tekerleği de buradır onun.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
Tamam, tamam. Tamam, var alakasız. Oğlum adam direkt buraya getirmiş bunu ya. Kadın apaçık yalan söylüyor.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Ya bak.
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked.
Sonuna karar verdi.
As soon as we corner Gabriel, we'll be back for you, Anna. You had your chance to cooperate. Start line. That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for violence. Where do you see a number 3 marked on that door? We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Do we know where we're going?
Artık biliyorum. Sen sür.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado.
I'm gonna find you!
He's getting away. Gonna lose him. Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you'll call me. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Araba ne kadar hızlıymış lan.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Step on it, Phelps. Take him out.
You're gonna die, Nacho.
Damn it, Cole. Hold it steady.
Silahla sık bir şey yapalım.
Come on, you get the feedback, hit the red Ford.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Yani ne olduğunu pek anlayamadım ama saat olmuş. 17'de 16 bulunan ipuçları, 12'de 5 doğruydu. Araç asıl 111 arasında 60 tamam. Zaten para kazanacak bir şeyimiz yok, o yüzden sıkıntı yok.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Evet, bu videonun sonuna geldik. Bence burada duralım. Bir sonraki bölümde kanalımıza devam edeceğiz. Ben bir kanala abone olmayı unutmayın ve hoşçakalın.